one of Ramallah's industrial zones, Abu Mohammed Yaqub, a metal fabricator who makes grills for windows and gates, says since the war started in October, customers have little money and checks from those who have put in orders usually bounce. He says prices from his suppliers have skyrocketed.
No one can go to Israel to bring supplies because travel permits have been taken away. That's why products and raw materials are more expensive. Anyone who still has stock from before the war is selling it at higher prices too.
Permits to work in Israel have been revoked too. According to the Palestinian Ministry of the National Economy, since October 7th, Israel has revoked travel permits for as many as 130,000 Palestinians who previously worked or did business in Israel, making it hard, if not impossible, for them to earn a living. Israeli politicians have cited security concerns over Palestinians entering Israeli territory as the main reason. But problems with the West Bank's economy due to the war do not end there. Because the West Bank does not control its borders, Israel collects import taxes on its behalf. Since October, the Palestinian Authority, which administers the West Bank, has refused to accept the tax payments in protest after Israel sought to withhold some of them due to the war in Gaza. Since then, the PA has not been able to fully pay employees, like Muafe El-Barghouti, who works in a department focused on countering Israeli settlements in the West Bank.
Of course, the economic situation affects us, but we have to cope with the conditions imposed by the occupiers. The Israelis say it's to avoid paying salaries for terrorists' families, but this is an Israeli policy targeting every Palestinian.
El-Barghouti says he has received only around 17% of his usual pay in the last 3 months. More Israeli checkpoints on the roads are causing problems too.
The impact of the Israeli checkpoints is significant. It means agricultural products that need to be moved rot, and products are damaged and delayed. Everything takes more time, gas and transportation expenses, making products unprofitable for Palestinians.
On whether there's an end in sight to the West Bank's economic woes, one expert said Israel will likely have to let Palestinian workers back in eventually.
They're talking about starting from perhaps doing gradually different ages or doing more security checks. I'm not sure they're doing it at the right pace, but I think this is going to happen. How quickly? Let's see.
There's concern among political commentators that unless something is done soon to end the squeeze in the West Bank, it could lead to civil unrest and more security problems for Israel. Henry Wilkins, VOA News, Ramallah, the West Bank.